This guy leaves seconds on the microwave without letting it go to the end.
Of all the nice things that I do and all the cleaning and all like the tidying up I've done on the people.
It is overlooked completely.
Yeah, like the one thing that they got on me. I don't clear the microwave.
Welcome back to the Sharehouse podcast, a place to air gripes and find compromise and just your guide for sharehouse living. I'm joined by my best friend in the entire world, Mikey D. Woo! And today is a very special day, a very special Sharehouse collaboration. I want to introduce Jack and Darcy from Odd Units.
Okay, alright.
Oh my god. Wow. We said it was going to be a yelling episode, but that's a lot, man.
Thanks, man.
That's if that's the most of it.
Turn it down a little bit.
Wait, that's what I bring to the table. It's what I bring for 30 minutes and it only goes up.
Yeah, great. Well, I'd like to bring you into our space and into the more, where I guess
the Thunderdome.
I'm wondering if you two have a hot take that you could bring that we could debate about and challenge.
One of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, straight off the bat. Straight off the bat.
Someone was ready for this.
This guy leaves seconds on the microwave without letting it go to the end. Like he'll let something cook and he'll like open it, take something out, and then close it, and then leave those numbers there.
Like a bomb diffuser.
Yeah, exactly. See, I'm meticulous though. I need it to the second. If I got something to cook, I'll be like, okay, that's like a 57 seconder. You know, that could be in there. Maybe 56.
57.5?
I don't want it too hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, but this guy, he leaves the numbers on there, and then I'm the one that has to clear it. That's it. That's my.
I feel
gripe.
like you're
It's a very specific thing.
Sounds like you're really loving, like
Jack and I love each other.
Yeah. But like you're saying it's like like you use a microwave in the same way a chef will use like all of their utensils.
It's
like
an art. There's an art to the microwave, isn't there? Like,
it's clean. You get out of there on time.
Yeah. Methodical. It's
But do you,
methodical.
just to get my head around your process,
Yeah.
does it come out? Do you like stir it around and put it back in? Is there ever like
Sometimes.
a multiple microwave job?
Sometimes. If I take it out, I'll be like, I'll mix it around. Like porridge this morning, I did 85 seconds. I'm like 90. It told me to do 90 seconds.
But yeah, listen.
But I'm like,
5 seconds to DMA.
It's too, I don't trust it. Don't trust it. So I did 85 seconds. Took it out, and it was still a bit like liquidy. So I'm like, okay, maybe in 10 more seconds.
Got you.
Put it in, and then did it, and then it was good. So
That's gourmet. A lot of people just put it to the 90 and whatever comes out comes out.
Yeah, no, I need that porridge to be good. I need
No, I respect that.
Dusty cares about his breakfast.
Yeah.
Maybe more volatile is I grapple with the microwave popcorn. And I think I've got it to like a 2 minutes and 15 to 20 seconds.
Okay.
Where it's like, if you screw that up though, it's not like it's just going to be too hot. It's going to burn.
I feel like
That's done.
instructions on popcorn are very unclear as well.
Yeah.
Like on the back, it'll say like you gotta. It's like whatever your
What
percentage, what wattage you've got.
Yeah.
Determines how long you should cook it for, and then each time I just end up burning it, and then.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like microwaves are like toasters. Every toaster is different. You can't set any toaster to 4 and expect the same result. I think microwaves...
You gotta get to know your piece of equipment.
Yeah.
A good tradesman doesn't blame their tools.
What I'm hearing though is that there's like this neurotic little things that you see your housemates doing that annoy you more than the bigger things.
Yeah.
And I totally understand them, and I'm there. Because there's some big things that housemates do, like, why would you leave a live animal in the lounge room? You can't do that.
Yeah, Darcy's always doing that.
I love live
Out of all the examples I went to, that's what came out.
Has that happened to you or me?
No, I don't know where it came from. But like, I understand those little things. My housemate Lockie microwaves his pasta for 4 minutes, which
sounds like nuclear.
It's nuclear. It comes out so hot, but he's so fine with it. And that does my head in, because that's not how you should do things.
Wait, does your roommate have like a mouth impervious to like heat? Because that I feel like that would just scald and destroy your mouth.
He will be studied by scientists in the future for a myriad of reasons. That man is a specimen.
Some people are just built different. And I feel like we should come from a place of not a non-judgmental front when seeing other people do things if it doesn't affect you.
I disagree.
But then again, I have this vivid childhood memory of getting up in the middle of the night and like meeting with my grandma down in the kitchen because there was a house party next door and we both both of us can't sleep. So she made herself a boiling hot beverage, and straight out the kettle boiling, she just brought it, started sipping.
No blow?
No blow. She just sipped,
whoa.
and she was fine with it. Like, it was normal. I see my granddad do the same thing as his elderly man.
No, I know you just distracted us with like this beautiful story of you and your grandma. But before that, you said non-judgmental, even though you started the podcast with, "You're gonna battle it out to the death. Someone's gonna die."
Yes.
Yeah,
You
what the-
said you disagree. I would like to hear the end of that thought.
I just think,
Go on.
hey, I hear you.
Yep.
And I respect you.
Okay.
But you're f***ing wrong. No, because I just like... There is so many things that I feel like... I have like lots of other gripes in the house, and I can totally admit that I'm like a little bit neurotic in that sense. But like the fact that I'm like, of all the nice things that I do and all the cleaning and all like the tidying up after other people, they're like,
Let me leave those seconds.
Yeah.
It just overlooks completely.
Yeah, like the one thing that they got on me.
Yeah.
The fact that I
I'm
don't
thinking-
clear
I'm
the
thinking
microwave.
I'm clutching at straws here.
I just think that life is so precious. You know, like I think every second counts. You know, guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I just don't think that like the 5 seconds on the microwave that I take to like clear it, like less than. I just think I got food to eat. Also, like I think it's a curse of both of us that like whenever we eat, it's like we just gotta get it done.
Yeah, you can't sit down and enjoy a meal.
No.
It's like, yeah.
No, we got work to do.
Eat dinner without YouTube, game over.
I don't know. The silence is deafening.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are the same, but I'll have my last bite and stand up to go wash the dish as I'm chewing it.
yeah.
I won't savor the bite and go, yeah, this is great. Take 30 seconds just to zen. Like,
See,
oh,
no, but I'm even worse than that. It's like when I'm cooking, I'm eating. So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the chicken's still going. All right, I'll eat the
Still
vegetables
raw.
while they're
Yeah.
The vegetables. I don't want them to cool down. I gotta eat those first. Oh, the rice is done. I'll have that, and I'll just eat the chicken after.
We're all
Just-
very close, very wobbly stepping stones towards just ordering every night, just saving
Yeah,
that cook
exactly,
time. Like
yeah.
time is
Yeah.
far too
Pain.
precious to be doing
Yeah.
any cooking anymore. It's over.
I do understand the idea and concept of you get annoyed at your housemates over the little bull things, even though they are the greatest humans alive. I use this example all the time, but my housemate Lockie built me my bed frame. But yet, if he leaves the bathroom mat on the ground and I go in that morning, I want to throw hands.
Darcy gets home, the entire house is deep cleaned, but there's a 1 digit on the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done it again.
Smashes his favorite glass in retaliation. No, it's there's little things though I think is like the hardest part about living with people because it's the tiny compromises that build more than the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Is there something I've done? Is there something I've done?
How long you got? No, well, the thing that I feel like I've learned is that like something like when I was living in my house, like my father was like super on top of all those things. And granted,
Same.
I almost feel like I'm paying penance because I never like really cleaned up after myself. I was like super messy. I just didn't really care. My room was always clean, but like the rest of the house, I just apparently didn't care about.
Right.
Yeah.
But like now, like I'm in this house with other people, and I feel like I'm basically just taking the role of my dad, where I'm like everything needs to be clean and tidy. And now, like
Trauma. It's dad
Yeah.
trauma.
Yeah.
I've got that dad cleaning
guys,
trauma.
I got dad trauma.
You're gonna wipe that bench after you cook
Yeah,
on it?
yeah.
You're like,
Oh,
oh,
man.
okay.
And I know, and like it's like when I come home and things are like dirty in a way that I don't like it, I go, yeah, it's about right.
Yeah.
I feel my father's voice in my head all the time. I
Yeah.
like look at how the dishwasher stacked. I'm like, this just ain't how you do it. This ain't it.
Who am I going to yell at? And then you realise it's your own self.
Yeah. Damn it.
I'm one of
I
three
haven't
in
taught
this
them
house.
well anyway.
I had this moment the other day where I was buying glasses for the home, but my dad, up until the age of I reckon 18, wouldn't let me use glasses in the home because I kept breaking them.
I had the plastic cups.
I had to use these yellow plastic cups. And I was in Kmart and I thought, I can't buy those ones. I'll break them.
Why does that mean
See?
you have? This is glass.
They're real glass, yeah, but like I don't use them.
Those are Lockie's
Yes,
glasses.
yeah.
I drink out the faucet and the faucet only. Like that's all I'll do. But that dad voice in the head
Damn.
is a terrifying thing.
Yeah.
Because they're who shape us, like mum and dad.
Yeah, yeah.
And those voices will resonate in the tiny little minutiae of what we do day to day, which is bizarre.
Welcome to the Daddy Issues podcast.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Let's
all
delve
white
into
got-
it.
guys
what do you
talking
got?
dad issues.
It's what the world wants.
This is why TikTok says the white guy shouldn't have a podcast.
Yeah.
This is we're the
Yeah.
problem.
We're pushed on every platform except TikTok at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
we
you're
are
right.
not clocking
Same,
up.
Same.
any-
It's
Really?
TikTok. Yeah, I
What's
don't
up
know what it is
with
about
TikTok,
TikTok.
huh?
Yeah.
What's the common denominator?
Daddy issues.
Daddy issues for sure. Okay, so we've got this gripe. we have little gripes with each other, but they're just feeding into the resentment of the bigger things that should probably just be addressed.
Yeah.
And we should just move on with our lives and let the little things go to the wayside.
You
They're not
shouldn't.
actually
You shouldn't
detrimental.
let them go.
Well, that's what I'm here to help you guys figure
It's
out.
cathartic. It's cathartic. Sometimes you need to let these things go. You need.
Oh,
Or you
no, I
hold
don't know,
on to
man.
them. I'm gonna hold on to them. You want to come to this side?
yeah. Actually,
You're alive.
so
I think you've got to hold on to them sometimes because, I say with girlfriend Tara all the time, we don't keep count of things.
No,
But in
don't
the
keep
house,
No.
oh, you better believe I'm keeping
Tally system.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think a tally system would, or like a physical on the fridge tally system
Okay.
would work?
We would do
You
that.
sound like you
Yeah.
have something of the sort.
So our
Is Callum laughing in the background?
So there's two things. One, in my old place, so I actually wasn't living with Darcy or Callum, and we had like this rating system. Like I think we came up with it like just when a lockdown happened.
Yeah.
So we were like loopy as hell, but like we were trying to come up with a system like to keep each other like on top of our chores and to make sure we did the right thing by one another.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise, was my idea. And so I was like, okay, so we each had like a Gryffindor house. But it was like I was Gryffindor. Yeah.
That's for Slytherin.
Yeah, so other roommate was Slytherin, other one was Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
And like what we would do is we would give each other points. And so like, if you did a good deed, like you would be getting points. And then like at the start, I was like, oh, this is going to be really good because it means we're going to like keep on top of one another. We can see if we're not performing very well. So it means, we'll do the right thing. But what actually happened is that it just sort of like exaggerated what was already sort of happening, which was me doing a lot of stuff for other people and one person in particular not doing anything. And so it just kind of became really sad because every time you'd walk into the kitchen and you'd see the fridge with the tally system, it's like, oh, they're still behind, huh?
500 points for Jack, 3 points for whoever it was.
Yeah. It just like was
The board of shame.
the board of shame. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think it just like worked into this whole like dynamic where like this person just felt like they weren't doing the right thing, and also like because of the person they were, they probably like just weren't on top of it as I was. So
Yeah.
it just like probably made it worse actually.
Yeah. It's a system that was designed for you to succeed and look fantastic.
Yeah, I mean I was winning. So
Yeah.
I mean,
But I've often looked inward and be like, is this a me problem? I've got a multiple journal entries just about how do I let go of these dirty dishes in the sink?
Yeah.
How do I just let other people be a bit grubby sometimes?
Yeah.
Because it's life.
yeah.
Jack had this point, like I reckon it was like earlier on this year or something. You were just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I've just learnt to not care anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly how I
Just
said
gotta let it
too.
go.
Yeah. No, but like legitimately, because I just realized that like no one's ever gonna live to my specific standard, and there's something with like I can't even like start cooking without the kitchen being clean. Like I need it to be like
Yeah,
like
I get
so,
that.
and I know that my brain works very very differently, and it's like not in like a bad way. I'm like okay, we're just a different people, so it actually
Yeah.
means that I'm able to let go of it like a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm working towards zenning out.
The rationale.
He's on a journey.
Yeah.
I think
We're
it's...
all on a journey, brother.
Yeah, I think it's just having self-awareness around it. I think
Yeah.
you're going about it the right way.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
It's not the dishes we clean. No, it's not the destination is the dishes we clean
And the
along
friends
the way.
along the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
No, but that's such a good point. And we haven't even discussed that in the podcast yet,
Yeah.
but it is definitely a perspective thing of you're clean. You might say, hey, clean the kitchen for me. You muddied it up. And they'll do their definition of a full clean. And
yeah.
there could still be crumbs around the toaster and things on the floor. But the dishes are away and nothing's technically
Yeah, so it's
out.
clean,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That is a common thing I think at our household where me and Darcy are like, so this is clean, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Does it look clean to you?
Yeah, I don't know. Does this look clean? Not sure.
Maybe we're idiots.
Yeah. We're the problem.
Yeah.
Comes in like a Robert De Niro. Does this look clean to you?
Does this look clean to you, huh? No.
It's the worst. Like I'm going to the kitchen to make dinner with this specific pot. Specific pot has been used.
Ooh.
You're like, hey, could you clean this pot that I now want to use?
Yeah.
They
Oh.
come out. It's not quite clean.
What about
is
when
it?
that pot's in the dishwasher though?
Oh, Joel,
Oh.
you'll make this man mad.
Oh, you're putting pots in the dishwasher now.
dishwasher. It's not a dish, right? You don't put a pot.
But it's
in
also-
the
Oh,
dishwasher.
well, let's hold on
Ah.
here. Whoa.
Okay, now we got a problem.
Oh, yeah,
now.
now, now,
We've drilled down. We've
Yeah.
got it.
let's get to the real problem.
By you can put anything in a dishwasher. Like a spatula is not a dish. Are you not putting a spatula in a dishwasher?
Yeah, because what if someone else needs to use the spatula? And
You
then-
didn't have more than one?
No, we've only got one.
Oh.
Yeah, we can only afford one spatula.
Yeah, we have 5 and it's way too many.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Our spatula bowl is
excessive amount.
bustling. Yeah.
What kind of kitchen are you running? Like, you need 5
Efficient one,
spatulas.
thank you very
Oh,
much.
yeah, of course.
No, but that's
I'm
interesting.
anti pots and pans in the dishwasher.
Because they're big
Yeah.
ticket items people need to use more consistently.
Yeah,
That
but that's
makes
also
sense.
dad trauma as well. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to clean this in the sink, not the dishwasher.
In a removed episode from these podcasts, years and years ago, Joel talked about how you can't put non-stick in dishwasher because
Yeah,
it'll
because it
ruin
damages it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still do, but
Oh,
it
okay.
was a very fair point.
Yeah.
And that is something that if I have
Wait,
to go...
so you heard him and you were like, I'm still not going to
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
a fair point. I'm still gonna do it.
No,
That
I
makes
got to a
sense.
point where like I realized I don't own these pans, so maybe
Yeah,
I can
you
just
can't
put them in the
decide.
dishwasher too.
Yeah.
Just save myself at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's a fair... Like a guy that we had on Jack Swan on the podcast made a really good point of if you're using somebody else's item and you want to be able to use it again the next day, then take care of that like it's your
Yeah,
own and
yeah.
show respect.
It's like with the air fryer.
yeah.
Cal has an air fryer.
Yeah.
And every time I use it, I'm like, oh, I should probably clean it because it's not mine. But I use it like every day. Air fryers are game changers.
Yeah,
Absolute game
my
changer.
microwave doubles as an air fryer. That was a pick.
Shit, wow.
Oh man.
Again, we have 3.
What?
Three
air fryers?
Lockie had one, and then I brought one to the house, and then his brother was getting rid of one.
He was just like, let's take it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we have triples of everything in the kitchen, guys.
Yeah, I was going to
Catch
say.
up.
Maybe that's the answer.
We're lucky. We're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
My
get
God.
multiple more of things. That will solve
Just
the
make
problem.
more money and
Yeah.
buy more
Yeah,
things.
just guys, make more money.
Capitalism is always the answer.
I think we could compromise right there and then.
Yeah.
End the podcast.
To circle back to the micro gripes, you guys are right. You do have to make your compromises and your concessions, especially if you don't want to be at each other's throats.
Yeah.
I was a little tongue-in-cheek before when I said that you should be counting.
I was just kidding.
We had a FIFA tally you can see behind you on the fridge of the games of FIFA won and lost.
Oh.
And
Big idiot! For the
Get better,
podcast
Mikey.
listeners,
Yeah.
Michael has an arrow pointing at
Let
me
me
that says
get a
big
grip.
idiot.
Let me
Get a
get some
grip, dude.
phone footage that I'll cut.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a toughie because I was losing and so we stopped doing it because my feelings were getting hurt because I was losing many a FIFA game.
They don't work. Tally
Keeping
systems.
score doesn't work, but being accountable of your own actions and maybe double pressing on stop so that the numbers go away on the microwave.
Yeah, see, just that extra little
double-
I
press.
feel like we're ganging up on me right now. I feel like you're using this like really good message to like change my behavior.
Or maybe
That's all the podcast is about, is it?
Yeah.
Guys, what the hell?
Yeah, hold on. I thought this was
We're
about-
resolving issues.
I
What?
thought I was right.
It was about ganging up on somebody else.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a little nice if you want to give Jack a little pat on the back. You just get rid of those. Get rid of the numbers. And
Yeah.
I would really appreciate it if you got rid of those numbers, Jack. You gonna say no to that?
Well, I can't. I mean, look, there's cameras here. I can't say no. To that.
You're on camera now. I'm
there
sorry,
has
I'm
been an
being-
issue on this podcast where we've discussed Gripe's come to a compromise and nothing
Nothing
changes.
changes. Yeah.
Who would do that?
I don't know. I don't know. But I like to think we've broken a little bit of ground here today.
Yeah.
No, well, I think that's kind of like the thing about all this stuff is like when you actually have a problem and you analyze it and discuss it, like it just figures the problem out.
Yeah.
Like I know, like it's not to overcomplicate things, but
Yeah.
now that you've actually talked about it, I'm like, if it is really annoying, I'll probably just change it.
No, I don't actually care that much about it.
Hey, but if I didn't do it, we
But
wouldn't
hey,
be here
yeah.
talking about it now.
Exactly. Good
night, everybody.
We wouldn't have been able to make art from this issue.
Exactly.
This is
That's
art.
how we talk.
Podcasting is art, guys.
Yeah.
It is.
So you're welcome.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
No,
Thanks.
I will stop.
Yeah. No, you don't have to. I actually like that you do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it makes me think of you.
Oh.
Yeah, oh,
Really
Jack was
dark
here.
way.
Yeah, and when you leave the kitchen in a mess, I also think of you, but
Oh,
not in a
Darcy was
positive
here.
way.
Just graffitied into the
Darcy
bench.
was here.
Oh man, well thank you for scoring up today. I'm glad we
Thank
could
you
solve
very
it with
much.
art.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
And I look
Thank
forward
you,
to the
thank you,
Odd
thank
Units
you.
episode where we look at the numbers on the microwave.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be a good episode idea. Actually, maybe we should do that. No, we
Oh,
shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
No.
I love how
yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
I've approached a housemate sketch series before, but I always feel the need to make things very episodic and very narrative heavy. I love that Odd Units has no rules, and you should go and
Anything.
watch it and find out.
Oh, yeah.
There's an odd promo for them. I like it like this.
Odd.
They don't do it like that. Go watch it.
But no, but is it liberating to just like anything goes in Odd Units?
Yeah,
You can make
well,
it.
like what we were talking about this the other day. The reason why we kind of made it because it was for shorts. So we're like, okay, well then let's just have little snippets of weird things around the house. It doesn't need to make sense. It's just like this funny little stupid thing happened. Let's just give them a piece of what life is like in Unit 3.
Yeah.
You know? And that's kind of like what
Yeah.
we'll do. But yeah.
Also, like with reels, like I feel like because of the way that people consume them, like episodic. Well, this is what we found. Like we tried, like the very first episode we did, it's like we're making a series, and then we quickly found that people don't want that.
Yeah.
So it's just not going to work. So we're like, okay, well, let's just like hyper focus on like really, really small episodes that are contained.
Yeah, we still feel like they're part of a picture, but not necessarily has to be like
Yeah.
watched in order.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you do pick up stuff if you watch all the episodes.
There's a grand design
Easter
going on.
eggs.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I heard the Sharehouse will be taking place potentially if all things go well later today. I don't know whether the episodes need to be dropped or they won't audience. So
Yeah.
No,
follow
they're
us.
happening.
So
They're
maybe go
happening.
check them out to find out if we're in it. We'll see what happens.
Or if we absolutely butchered the filming sessions. We'll see. It's exciting.
Nah, big things coming. Big things coming. Big
Jack,
boys.
Darcy, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, it was my pleasure. Thank you.
Please plug to that camera anything you want. We kind of did just do a plug, but
We are. Hey, Callum. It's at Odd Units, eh?
At Odd Units with 2 S's.
At Odd Units with
2 S's. Odd Units!
Oh, I clapped too early.
hey, you can
You're an
find us at SharehousePod on Instagram and TikTok. Please email us sharehousepod@gmail.com with any micro gripes you're finding with your housemates around the house. Please do it, and please, Michael, take it home.
Hey, I love you. We love you. The boys love you, specifically you. And make sure to tell someone you love them today. Bye.
I love you guys.
I love you.